everybody and welcome back to the Experimenters. It's your boy Lambchop here, back on the XCraft SMP. Now today's episode we are going to be focusing on the swamp build contest, which is over there. And as you saw from the intro to this video, we actually built our entry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you around and kind of show off what I did. I made it fairly big because it is a swamp build, so landscaping to me was key. So what we've done is we've got this walkway in the middle of all these mangrove trees, which looks absolutely gorgeous. And we go along here, we've got a bit of water flowing, and then above this we've got a little witch's hut with the pond underneath, which goes down all the way into where a fox's little ship is, a little boat. And then inside we've got the witch herself. We've got some ingredients, and then upstairs we have her bedroom. Now, I crammed so much into this little hut, and I'm really happy with the outcome. Now, look at that. Oh, what a shot. So, yeah, I'm really happy with this, and to me, this is the winning entry. But we won't know until the end of the episode. Now, before I showcase everyone else's build and then talk about what I'm going to be voting, I met up with one of the new guys, because I have a business proposition for him. So let's go over there. I've called you here for two things. Have you seen this building yet?
I remember you telling me about it, but I haven't actually looked at it yet.
So I have never finished it, and I hear you're a little bit of a redstoner.
Yes.
So I will pay for all the supplies you need for this, but basically, if you read here, you get these quest tokens that I want to use as a prize gamble.
Okay.
So basically what I want is a ticket to go into a machine, then you're guaranteed one prize, but then there'll be like another 5 or 6 prizes on top of that. That'll be random that you could get.
Oh, okay. So it's basically like a gambling machine.
Kind of, yeah.
Random.
I'm really bad at explaining things. And then I want this as well. So you can get, so if you look at these, this one here, so you get these tokens.
Okay.
So basically I need a system where you drop off 15 of these tokens and then it will give you a ticket for the gamble part.
Okay.
Is that something else you could do?
I think I should be able to do that.
So what I'm saying is we could do it right now. I'll literally buy you a chocker box, and then we go to the redstone shop, and I'll buy you all the redstone supplies you need. And then once you've completed it, I'll give you a diamond block so you can pay for your shop that you want to do, the gambling shop that you want to do. So what I'm thinking is probably like here would be one input. So this could be the exchange, and then this side could be the gamble. Like literally, you've got as much space. It's like a mountain there, so you can dig as much space as you want. I can even put a beacon up here as well if you need a beacon to dig out.
Okay, so the trading thing should be pretty simple. I just need to try and think more of the logic behind the gambling. Falling is painful.
Wait, how did you fall?
Well, I don't have a... Well...
Oh, you jumped from the oh.
Yeah.
Alright, it's
I mean, I have a water bucket, but I'm amazed.
that should get you started.
Okay, well, I'll put that in my inventory chest for now, and then I'll start planning.
What I was thinking, actually, this might add a little bit more work. If we had this one and this one, the exchange, and then either side, we have 2 gamble machines.
Okay.
Because at least this way, that will give you more space, won't it? This wall for a gambling machine, and then it's pretty much mirroring it the other side, isn't it? Because I don't really want to touch this bit here because this stuff tells you about it all. Actually no, this will be moved the rules and stuff will go here, and then like the exchange go with. That could work. If this works well, there might be some future redstone projects for you. Hey, you never know. Like after you've done your gamble shop, you could set up a redstone commission shop. Because eventually, I would know like the next job for you if you've done this quite pretty good. Is I've got a donation section, so people can donate for the prizes. So that would be pretty cool to have that be able to automatically feed into the gamble machine.
Yeah, I could probably integrate that.
So there we go. Subs is going to be working on building up the redstone for this area. He's going to add 2 systems for exchanging, one for tickets and one for diamond blocks. And then he's going to be adding a gambling machine, which finally, I've been waiting for this for a while. I could have probably done it myself and learned a bit more about redstone, but you know what? I like giving people jobs to do. And I'm sharing the wealth, and he's getting paid for this, so thank you for that, and I'd like to see what you do. Now let's run up to the elevator and change the interior of the build. And just like that, it's done. So what we've done, we've added some greenery out in the front just to have a bit more pop of colour. And then what we've got on this carpet, we have these pots with the new flowers. I really like this. It looks really cool. It looks like a little flame. Really awesome. And then over here, we've got tables now. So technically, we can now be fitting... Oh, that's awesome. People have actually been doing some rewards. Nice. But yeah, we can fit more now. So I do need some ideas, guys. So let me know in the comments below any ideas for what we can do. So we've got like building quests, some mini games. These are pranks and good deeds. Then over here we have community ones, community hall for this, which they just need to DM me about. And we've got the Nether Hub stuff as well. So that is... Why is there a hole in my freaking roof? Right, with that now done, it's time to head back over to the build area so we can talk about my votes and what I like and dislike about the build. First of all, let's go and look at Fox's build. Now, this was the very first build on the area, and to this day, it's still one of my favorite builds over here. Starting off with the boat itself. Now, I can imagine this going down a mangrove river, and like you're standing on the top bit here, looking out for crocodiles and other wildlife that can be found in a mangrove swamp. Then we've got the pond bit itself with all these leaves and lily pads and all this sort of stuff. Now, the best thing about this is the fact that like everyone took this concept and added it to their own area to like help the areas flow as one. So it's like a cohesive piece, which is really cool. Then we're going over to Osie's build. Now, it is a really cool build, don't get me wrong, but here is my issues with it. One, for the Captain theme, I don't see a swamp. Other people might differ with me, but I say this is more a magical towers. I couldn't imagine towers like this being in a swamp. I know he's tried to incorporate like some vines creeping up, which is really cool. And I have said this to OC, like for me, all he would have to do is cut the top bit here, put them down to the ground, have some sort of this. He could literally have it up into stilts and stuff, and it would have worked a lot better. And the fact of like the scale, so fitting it into landscaping, is the scale is way too big for this area, and it overshadows everything. Even the mountains, like these, should not be overshadowing these mountains in the background. But I've got to give him credit. So if we look in here, look at this detail he's got inside there, and then even in this one, like he's got the whole staircase going down, like it's all ruined. Even this basement down here, which I thought this is a really cool detail, is underwater and stuff, which is really cool. It acts like this has been here, and then the water has slowly come up and claimed the building back. Now. I'm probably getting some hate from my comments about this, but I feel like this one from Zato had potential to be great. but it flopped. I can't get up. It flopped so hard, and here is my reasoning. So, before we get onto what I need to say, if you use Light Matica, don't use it as a literally copy and paste. So, for this, it generally looks like a super flat world like you built it from. So, instead of literally having your build and plonk it on and cutting it all out, all the dead space, and then building your building, why not try and incorporate it into the environment and do the elevations? So, if we look at this, we've got stuff like this. This statue would have been cool if it was like plonked up here and then the water falling down into like a waterfall, into like another pool of water, then going into this river that they got going on over here. These could have been like elevated up some higher. This bit could have been like integrated back into the mud, into the mountain. So it looks like mud has grown round this. I can imagine, again, this custom tree coming off and then having some of these roots coming out from within a hillside. It just looks super flat. Like, you can tell from the edge, like, this was just dug down and this was a second thought, just covering up and adding a bit of dirt just to, like, try and make it fit. And then, don't get me wrong, the idea of it is good if you don't want the snow, but boom, that's an eyesore. Looking at that, I don't like that sort of thing. Like, it worked for the rift because that's a rift in the sky, but this is just here to like stop the snow. But because you've got the snow, you need to incorporate into this environment. I get it's a swamp themed, but you've still got to fit your environments. It is shown more on this. You can just see that chunk. You can see like this is a copy and paste of a Light Matica file. Which, don't get me wrong, I love Light Matica. I use it myself. But you just need to use it correctly. This could have been, hands down, the best build in the competition. If it wasn't for the fact it's super flat. Now, what would you guys say? Are you voting for my witch's hut that you saw at the beginning of the episode? The little boats? The 2 witches' towers, or the ruined temple build thing? Let us know in the comments what you would decide. Now, before we reveal the winner and let everyone vote, I need to head over to the industrial area because I have something to do over there. So we technically have 2 projects over here that need preparation for. The first one being this area. So I have this marked off because technically, because this is a slime chunk. Well, to be precise, 2 slime chunks. And this needs to be dug all the way to bedrock in preparation of building a slime farm. And then over here, we found under this bit a skelly spawner, which I would like to turn into a farm as well. But what I want to do for this one is I want it dug out completely and then tinted glass put on the top so then you can see the farm working. So what I need to do is we need to get my beacon out and get mining. So enjoy the dig montage. There we go, the holes have been dug ready for the farms. Now what I've got to say is digging this by hand was such a chore. Luckily we had two beacons, we had one up here and then one further down. But when you get to deep state, it's irrelevant. It is just insane how long it takes. Now I did get asked by a few people like, oh, why aren't you like using TNT and stuff like that? One, I used TNT and kind of blew myself up. Luckily, I didn't lose nothing. And then two, I like gathering resources. So now I have a ton of resources that I can put this in my shops or future builds or anything. So we have got a ton of stuff laying about. And if you see over there, my ore piles are getting massive. Now, OC helped me finish the last part of this, and he wanted a little bit of a shout out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this tough, and we're just going to put a little bit of an O into the side of this. So let's just go from here, and this is his little like shout out and recognition for helping me dig a little part of this. Like right at the end, the final push he helped me, which I am very grateful for. And I can't even place blocks. Ugh. I will eventually fill this area out, maybe. I've still got to do all that over there. Got to fill that hole. And then there's one more hole there. And of course, all this, like I said. I'm doing just slowly in the background. Whenever I've got like a spare 20 minutes, I'll come over here and just use some of this stone to fill out the area. So that is done. That is prepared. I don't know when I'm going to be building these farms. Relatively soon, probably. Maybe not. I have no idea. But it's time to go over to the build contest and find out who won overall. So we're back over here. I'm looking forward to actually revealing who's won this because I'm interested to see. I have my suspicions who's going to win, mainly because of what I voted. But we'll find out. Ugh. So let's take away the mud. So plot 1, which is Fox's, she got 3, 5, 8. So my plot number 2 over there, and I got 2, 4, 5. Plot 3, which is this one, I believe. I always forget. Plot 3 was OC, and he got 2 votes. Plot 4, which was Zedo's, got 3 votes. So, in first place is Fox, in second is myself, in third is Zedo, and then in fifth... in fourth is OC. Congratulations, Fox. Enjoy your diamond, and a well-deserved win there. Now, if you have got to this moment in the video, let us know in the comments what sort of build contest do you think we should do next. We've done a dirt contest, which is behind me, and we've done the Swamp Fiend one, which is over here. I would love to find out from your faces what you'd like to see. Now, that is all we've got time for today. So, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode of the XCraft SMP.